Yo,
Yo, chilling, bro. You know, another day, another dollar. Happy to be back, man. WTBI pod.
man, good to be back in the lab. As usual, y'all, this is the What the Business Is podcast, your favorite podcast on earth, the hottest podcast on this side of the equator, hottest podcast on this side of the Mississippi, hottest podcast in the galaxy.
Merch.
Recently rated #1 podcast in the country by all pinky toeless women. We're going up. We're going up. We're going live.
Number
Stay
one.
tuned in. It's your favorite host, your boy Khan.
Man, it's your boy Zine, man.
Man, you know, it's March, bro. Best time of the year. You know, it's a lot going on right now. March Madness time, bro.
March Madness.
We got it
Best
all
time of
kicked
the
off
year.
yesterday. Man, today's Thursday, or Friday, I mean.
Yep, today's
March
Friday,
21st.
yep.
So we're in the second round of 64 games. Zine, man, before we get into that, bro, what's like a memorable NCAA tournament moment for you? One of your favorite moment, actually.
Let me see. What's my favorite NCAA moment? Man, I probably had to say, honestly, it's so hard to say, bro. It's been so many great performances in March Madness over the years. But if I had to pick one performance, can it be a team performance or it got to be one specific player?
I mean, it could be whatever, bro. Your favorite just March Madness moment, bro.
Favorite March Madness moment gotta be UConn winning the chip. In the early 20s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Raising that trophy.
Yeah.
Kevin Ollie as the head coach. Shout out Kevin Ollie. UConn was my dream school growing up, so that shit just meant something to me back then, man. No cap.
Nah, facts. That
No
was
cap.
a big one. They was going crazy at that time too, bro.
For sure.
They had so
Blue
many
blood.
college legends.
Blue
Shabazz
blood.
Napier.
Kemba.
Ryan Boatwright too.
Yep.
And niggas
Jeremy
be forgetting
Lamb.
about Jay Lamb, man.
Oh, my
Jay
mama,
Lamb was
Jeremy
on the squad.
Lamb. Hasheem Thabit.
Man, niggas had a whip, bro. UConn
That was cold. That was cold.
Solid back in the gap, bro.
It was cold.
I definitely would say UConn is definitely that run is definitely up there for me.
For sure.
I like that Trey Burke shot against Kansas though. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I was trying not to steal your shit.
Yeah, nah, that Trey Burke shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
That was
I'm already knowing.
That was
some of the greatest
moment.
Yeah, that was some of the greatest basketball we've ever seen in college basketball. Just the clutchness of the shot, the magnitude of it, the player taking it. Boy, Trey was really a demon.
Trey was one of them ones, bro.
He was.
Trey was one of them. Trey or Kemba.
I say Kemba, bro. Just because of that
run.
Just for
college, though. Just for college.
Yeah, but even in college, I say Kemba just because the run he had, like that Big East championship tournament run into the NCAA tournament, that little run they had with the step back cardiac Kemba, that shit was elite.
He was going stupid.
That shit was elite. So
he was going stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole country on the UConn wave.
Everybody was going.
Everybody was going in the country.
Everybody
was on the UConn wave. Bro, do kids rock with college basketball like that no more, bro?
No, to me, it's more so about high school nowadays.
It's more about the league. I feel like to me, bro.
Like OTE.
I feel like it's more about the league and shit too, bro.
I mean, yes, for sure. But at the same time, is it really though? Because we was tapped in with the league at the same time.
Yeah, so, but like it was still like a heavier emphasis. I feel like on college to me at that.
Yeah, yeah.
At that age too.
It's just the game didn't change.
I
bro.
knew
Niggas
that
don't be playing for the passion, the love for it no more. Niggas be playing for the bag now.
Like, man, it was
so you don't got
crazy
the same.
To me watching like Kemba and Shabazz and all.
That's what it be, bro. It be NIL because niggas be transferring in every year. You dig what I'm saying?
It's a
Niggas
different
really don't get a
game
chance
now.
to build a resume at one school and just stick at one school for 4 years and win and shit. So
Yeah, it's a different ball game.
you know what I'm saying? We had niggas like fucking Tyler Hansborough growing up. No
Man,
disrespect to
Danny
Tyler
Green.
Hansborough, but you know what I'm saying? That whole UNC pipeline for a minute was every year they had some legend, Marcus Page,
Bro.
Tyler Hansborough. They had fucking nigga, even Theo Pinson. Shout out Theo Pinson. He was
Yeah, Theo was cold.
he was lit there for a second.
Yeah, Theo
So,
was cold.
but yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, should be lit.
yeah, it was some lit Mars Madness moments, bro, for sure.
No cap. No
Who
cap.
you think was one team that didn't win a championship that you wish you could have seen get one?
Man, I'd probably say those VCU Shaka Smart teams, bro.
They had
Or
a whip.
you know what I'm
What was that
saying?
one? What was that one guard?
The Hispanic dude. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't say Hispanic. Hold on, let me look him up first because I forget his name.
Nah, I feel like they had like a dark skinned dude that was out there like
Going crazy.
really, bro. I'm forgetting his name, bro. Yeah, I was a big fan.
But while we sitting here, another team I wish would have made it is them that Wichita State team with Clee Anthony Early and Fred Van Vliet, Ron Baker and them.
Yeah,
they was raw.
They was raw. They had a little Wichita State wave going around for a second.
I was shocker down. I was shocker down.
They had a smooth wave. For sure. I would say I wanted Buddy Hield and them to win one, bro. If Buddy could have got him a natty, that would have been valid, bro.
That would have been valid, bro.
He was killing.
He was. He was killing. He really was. I ain't gonna fake. I can't even take that away from him. Cause he really was killing. I'm really looking at this VCU roster too. I ain't gonna lie.
Another valid moment was that Villanova shot too, bro.
Troy Daniels went to VCU.
Troy Daniels. He was on the squad. Facts.
Troy Daniels was at VCU. And then,
see, VCU had some teams, bro. Shout out to
Nah, they did
Smart.
for sure.
Shaka know what he doing. They in a dogfight right now too.
But shit, yeah, bro.
But yeah,
I mean, them Wichita State teams, them VCU teams. Shit, Buddy Hield should have got him one.
Fact.
I wish De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk would have got one.
Yeah, I still don't fuck with Carolina for real.
Yeah. Fuck Luke May.
Yeah, for real.
Or was that Drake May? No, that was Luke May.
That was Luke.
I'm tripping. Drake May's the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
Drake's
still,
QB.
But still, fuck Luke May. But he ruined so much with that shit. Anyways, yeah. Pivoting a little bit though, see.
Man, so what's going on
currently
this year? Yeah. Like I said, we in day 2 of this year's March Madness.
Well, day 1 technically, still. Just the second version of day 1.
Well, yeah.
Because it's still around the 64.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. My fault. I didn't mean to throw you off.
Nah, you good. But as far as what happened yesterday, Thursday, some of the bigger games, McNeese upset Clemson.
Yes, sir, Ski.
That was one we both kind of was saying.
Yep.
Could go McNeese's way.
Yep. Shout out Will Wade.
Turns out.
But I also wanna say this: Clemson might have played the worst first half of basketball I've borderline ever seen. Like they couldn't make a shot, they couldn't get a stop. It was bad.
It was ugly.
It was ugly from
it was quiet.
Now the second half they woke up.
Facts.
They went on their little run at the end of the game. It was cool, but ultimately they deserved to lose that game because of the way that they started it out.
Yeah, and McNeese is a real threat too, bro.
For sure. Shout out to McNeese State.
They got guard power. I think it's going to be a great game for them tomorrow when they go against Purdue.
For sure. And I think that a lot of these guys on this team will be playing for the North Carolina State Wolfpack next year.
Hot take. I think since they won yesterday, I don't even think bro going to take that job no more. Texas, that bag got up, bro. The price went up.
It did. Went up, bro. It did. I get what you're saying. But
just won a game.
I mean, to be real, I might almost prefer NC State over Texas.
Bro, Azim, what are you? What?
If I'm being real, no. Think about it. Think
Azim,
about
bro,
it.
we
Think
in the
about it.
NIL era, gang.
This okay.
What
Texas
is
do
a
got
nigga
money
gonna
on to
do
play
at
with.
NC?
Nigga, they just went to the damn near the Final Four last year.
Yeah, that was a
You can't say it's a fluke. You can't say it's a
unforeseen.
fluke.
No, I'm not saying it was a fluke, but that was
Okay,
an unforeseen
for sure.
circumstance, nigga.
For sure. 1,000%. Nobody saw that coming. But
Texas, you go to Texas. Z,
if I'm Will Wade,
he's
bro, I feel
tripping.
like if I'm any head coach in college basketball, I feel like Texas is damn near a trap job, bro. Like,
It's not though.
it's damn
It's
near a
not if
trap
you get
job
in
because
there
I
and
feel
do what
like
you're supposed
Texas
to
has
do.
unrealistic expectations as a basketball school.
Okay, that's
Texas
cool,
is
but you
known
got
great
resources
players. Y'all
to at
have
least.
great players, but Texas has rarely had great teams. They've had good teams, but great teams coming out of Texas, rare. And that's what they be expecting from these coaches every year. I don't know, bro. If I'm Will Wade, I might be looking at it kind of sideways, like,
Bro,
I don't know, twin.
bro, I don't think it's that bad, gang.
It's not. It's not. It's
You're
it's
at the
definitely
University of Texas.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you got the biggest pocket in the country. They're gonna put the bread behind you.
Right. And with that comes what, Con?
It comes
Expectations to do what?
responsibility, but that's what you signed up for the job for, though.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying them expectations is a bit unrealistic when Texas doesn't have a rich history of winning is my thing. Because personally, I don't think Rodney Terry should necessarily, well, I can't say he shouldn't be getting fired, but he was a phenomenal assistant coach for years on years on years,
Yeah,
and got 2 years of opportunity as a head coach at Texas when he brought in the number one shooting guard in the class, in a recruiting class. Like, I don't understand it. In Texas, it's not like Texas has had bad teams under Rodney Terry. I mean, this year's team didn't live up to the hype, but I still don't think he should have lost his job damn near. Like, I don't
well,
know.
it
That's just
hasn't officially been announced yet,
Oh, he's gone, bro.
but he's as of
He's
now it's
gone.
looking like it's a wrap.
Yeah, he's gone. He's out
I
of
don't
there.
know. I'm optimistic about all of that.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's just a tough game.
Yeah, I didn't even
Black
mean to
coaches
get that
in
deep
general,
into that
so,
for real. But yeah, shout out Will
but
Wade. Shout out McNeese State.
I think that bag is gonna get up, and yeah, Will Wade might not be at NC State.
I think you onto something with that though. See, for real. I think you might be onto something with that.
Yeah, just a thought. Let's see. We got Drake upset Mizzou. Probably one of the biggest, most talked about games from yesterday.
Not a surprise.
67-57, double-digit win.
Norcon. Yeah.
Yeah, not too much of a surprise to us. Any thoughts?
I mean, Con, we've seen firsthand what that team is capable of. Ben McCollum, I'm going to say this now. Ben McCollum is one of the best coaches in the country. Okay? If we're talking about program building, if we're talking about getting players to buy in, if we're talking about a system that works and wins, proven over time again and again, Ben McCollum is up there with some of the best names that you can think of, damn near. Just to see, for everybody that doesn't know, Ben McCollum last year was at University of Northwest, right? Northwest Missouri State.
Mm.
Yeah, University of Northwest Missouri State, a Division II school, perennial powerhouse in the Division II level. Won multiple national championships there. Me and Kyle had the pleasure of not only playing against Ben McCollum in those Northwest Missouri State teams, but actually winning a championship, conference championship on their home court. So we've got quite a bit of experience with Mr. Ben in that Northwest system. And it's undefeated, bro. They just play basketball the right way. Everybody's going to make the right pass. They're going to guard. They cut at the right times. Everybody's always aware and is a threat to score when they need to be. And everybody always makes the right pass and makes the right play when they need to. Bennett Sturts is a fucking monster, though. That's all I will say. Bennett Sturts is
he's tough.
The engine of the whole team. He got a little Luka vibe going on out there. No bullshit, because
one-legged threes and shit is ridiculous. They just not gonna make no mistakes. So like, they never really gonna turn the ball over. So you're not gonna pressure them. Their team defense is just too good.
Yep.
So
and it don't matter
if
how
you blow by
athletic
somebody, they rotate well.
Yeah. Don't
They're
matter how
physical
athletic the
too.
team is.
They're
Doesn't
physical
matter.
as hell.
Yep.
So yeah, man, they play the right way. So I'm excited to see where they go from here. They play Texas Tech. I got to watch a little bit of Texas Tech yesterday. I'm almost thinking that they could pull that one off
I
and
think
beat
they
them.
can. I think they can,
Yeah,
bro. I
yeah,
think I
but
think as long as teams don't have an answer for Bennett Sturts, it's gonna be a problem. Like, if you don't have an answer, a definite answer for Bennett Sturts is going to be a problem. And even if you do have a definite answer for him, it's kind of hard to, because they play great team basketball. You know what I'm saying? He
yep,
doesn't need the ball to impact the game. So, and the ball's going to find
yeah.
its way
Nah,
to him because he plays the right way.
he's elite, bro. I'm excited to watch them play tomorrow.
No cap. No cap. Let's talk about that
Let's see
Arkansas
what.
Kansas game.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Arkansas, Kansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas pulled off the upset.
Yep.
Woo pig, man.
Woo.
You know, that's all I can say.
You know,
Coach Cal doing Coach Cal things.
John Corleone.
You know, he's who he is for a reason, man. He
For sure.
went in there. Team was 0-5 to start the SEC. Just upset Kansas in the first round of the NCAA tournament, man. So
Yes,
you
sir.
can't really count him out.
Can't. And now we got St. John's, Arkansas coming up next.
Man. And now we
But
got,
I've been seeing a lot of people say that KJ Adams' injury is what ultimately like impacted the outcome of that game. I
pretty
don't
much did.
I don't necessarily know if that's true though, bro. I feel like even if KJ was in the game, they still would have been coughing that pill up like there was, because KJ ain't
Yeah, they were
necessarily no
coughing the
ball
rock up.
handler, no smart decision maker with the ball in his hand. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
I mean, and that's no disrespect to KJ at all. He's a great player. He was having a phenomenal game. He was actually leading Kansas on the run that was giving him a little bit of breathing room in the last couple minutes of the game before he got hurt. And then when he went down, everything just went to shit. But
yeah, it probably would have been a little different if he was there, but
shout out Hunter Dickinson,
get well
man.
soon to bro too, for sure. That
Shout
was
out to
unfortunate
man
for
for
your
real.
last game to go out like that.
No cap.
Get well soon, bro.
No cap. No cap. And possibly, hear me out, twin. Think about putting on that helmet for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's all I'm gonna say. Just think about it. Just think about it. You don't gotta act on it. Just think about it. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure they would love to have you. Anyways,
I'm dead.
Shout out to Hunter Dickinson though for single-handedly ruining Kansas basketball this year and last year. I love to see it. I'm not a KU fan, so shout out to Hunter Dickinson, the black hole himself on offense, in the absolute, I don't even know what to call him on defense. He's not existent.
He
But
was some of their only hope at times offensively, though.
I mean, but I feel like that's because he was so bad at moving the ball. It's not all his fault. Rylan Griffin is to blame. AJ Store's inconsistency is to blame. You know, shout out Zeke Mayo. He but I mean, Hunter Dickinson, you're an All-American, bro. You're supposed to be the best player in the country. I was preseason number 1 and got bounced out first round of the tournament. And you're a senior. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
They just ran into a better team, I think. Like,
I really don't though. Like, honestly, like there's
that's what I think.
I think they just got output.
That's
Like
just
Arkansas just wanted it more. That's all it was. Like niggas is complacent is what I was seeing. Like they got their little chip. They got the same players from the championship team from 2023. Some of the same players, DeJuan Harris,
not really. Just
KJ
DeJuan,
Adams,
really. And KJ.
Well, yeah, but even then,
It's just them two.
I feel like even Bill Self was riding that championship high a little bit because he doesn't seem to be as pressed to be in a win now mode as he used to be, honestly, in my opinion. Like,
I feel like he is, bro. I just feel like I feel like he was, bro. I just feel like it was just a little bit of a disconnect somewhere. Like, it be like that with teams sometimes. I think they just, from the coaching staff to the players, there was something that just wasn't clicking as far as the message.
I know it was clicking. I know it wasn't clicking. It was Hunter. I'm telling you. It was Hunter, bro. His shot selection at times is very questionable. He could just force shit that don't need to be forced, and I get it. You got to get your shots up, big dog. But damn, at least make them if you're gonna put them up. You know what I'm saying? You right there by the rim. Anyways,
Yeah,
my fault.
I feel
I
you
just
on
had
that
to. I
one.
just had to get on KU real quick. Rub that shit in.
No, you good.
A game I want to touch on. I watched today actually. Alabama versus Robert Morris. Alabama pulled out the victory, 90-81. But man, I'm worried about Alabama, dog. Grant Nelson was I mean, I know he's battling a bit of an injury, but no show. Mark Sears did his thing. Cliff Omarui was carrying in the first half. And if he wouldn't have been doing what he was doing, if he wouldn't have been doing what he was doing, it might have been issues. He almost had all 17. I think he had 15 points in the first half. Chris Youngblood, I get he's dealing with injury. I get the team is banged up. Aiden Holloway, where are you? LeBaron Philon, 1 point. I don't know what's going on with that. It just seemed like Alabama's 8 assists for sure, setting the table. That's why I'm not too mad at him. But I mean, we can't rely on Omarui in Diabate. I mean, Diabate is definitely a 15-point per game scorer. He's a great player, great player. But we cannot rely on Cliff Omarui to go for 15 points in the first half to keep a game close with Robert Morris, bro. Like, and this is no disrespect to Robert Morris because I forget dude's name, Amarion Dickerson. He was going crazy. He's from Cleveland though. So, and the game was in Cleveland. He was at home, so he was feeling like Bron. He was going crazy.
Whoa, he was
going crazy,
busy, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. So,
he was getting busy, fun to watch.
That game just made me feel a little bit uneasy about the Tide, bro. I don't know what's going on, but they gotta lock in. I mean, a win is a win, but you gotta clean it up, fellas.
They play St. Mary's next. So
yeah. Speaking of that game,
that'll be
Vanderbilt. You know, honestly, the theme of today kind of has really been, I just been getting real pissed off at some of this coaching, bro. That was a very winnable game for Vanderbilt. Just like it was a very winnable game for Mississippi State over Baylor. And it just came down to coaching. Like, last shot, crunch time, execution was non-existent.
Yeah, that play at the end of the Mississippi State game was kind of crazy.
Bro, Josh Hubbard hit 5 fucking threes.
And couldn't find the ball.
Bro, why would they even draw anything up for him to give the ball away? Made no sense. Move the fuck out the way, set a pick, and let this nigga operate. He's got 26 fucking points on the day. He's the only source of offense. Why the fuck would you, like, bro, that shit made no sense to me, honestly.
Get the ball.
Why would you do that? Why would you do a dribble handoff on the fucking wing to let another nigga come off of a pick? If anything, let bro bring the ball up the floor and let Josh Hubbard come off of the fucking down screen and let him get the dribble handoff. Like, nigga, it's just simple shit. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But Vanderbilt, the same way, execution at the end of the game lost them the game. They had ample opportunities to win. They had 3 shots.
They had 3 tries at it.
Like, you had 3 shots at it, bro. You didn't make it. F it. St. Mary's is moving on. Memphis pissed me off. Penny Hardaway, I'm prepared to be fired, bro. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Penny, I love you, twin, but you are done. That's what I was just
thinking, like, damn, they probably gonna dump Penny.
He's done. He is done. I ain't gonna fake. Penny is finished. Penny is
he's
finished.
Through.
He's through, bro.
Let them niggas light him up, too, bro. Them niggas was looking
He's through, bro.
Splash Brothers out there, bro.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. So, I was watching the game. Started off, I was lit. Dane Danger was doing his thing. PJ Haggerty was struggling a little bit, but I knew he was going to come on scoring. We just couldn't get no fucking stops.
Haggerty couldn't get going, though.
He couldn't at all.
Haggerty
honestly.
Was nasty.
He was very, very subpar. Very subpar, for sure. Very subpar. But, I mean, he did still put up 18 points. And who else is
I
gonna shoot it?
guess.
Musa Cisse, you're a waste of space.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a new coach at Memphis next year.
I'm telling you.
Sad to say.
Granted, Tyrese Hunter was hurt, but even if Tyrese Hunter was playing, I still feel like Memphis would have lost this game, bro.
Yeah, it still probably would have got
Penny Hardaway, I don't
dicey.
know what be going on when the moment get big, when it's time for your teams to perform. I don't know what the pregame speech is sounding like, twin. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But Penny, pack your shit, bro. Pack your shit, bro. I ain't
North
gonna
Carolina
fake.
today.
Hubert. I'm damn near ready to say, Hubert, pack your shit.
Yeah, they lost to Ole Miss.
Almost the same situation. What is wrong with Hubert Davis that he can never get his team to come out to a good start? Why does North Carolina always come out flat? That's their problem. They always playing from 20 behind.
They don't have no bigs either. They have zero bigs.
Yes, 1000%. But even then, like,
and this Sean Padula nigga is killing.
Unlimited guard play talent, like to the point where it shouldn't matter if you got bigs or not.
Yeah,
man, I got a question. Ian Jackson, is he coming back next year?
Or is he going portal?
Yeah. Or league, possibly. Not league out the window.
A lot of niggas don't need to be going to the league. If I was him, I'd stay and either see what's going to go on at UNC or just hit portal.
Syracuse. Nah, go St. John. He need to go St. John's. On my mama, he need to go St. John. Ian, call me, gang. Call me, gang. Don't even worry about it. Call me,
Might be
gang.
on to something.
Hit me, gang.
Might be on to something.
Just hit me, bro.
St. John's play.
Hit me, bro.
Shout out to St. John's.
I got the play, bro. I got the play. I know you fuck with Hubert.
I don't know.
I fuck with Unc too, but it ain't working, bro. It ain't working. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Jump portal. Get up out of there.
Yeah, but shout out Sean Padula. You brought up a great point. Sean Padula is he's a menace, bro. He's a menace.
He's killing.
Yeah, he's on a heater right now.
All the 1 seeds gave out belt today. Duke beat the shit out of Mount St. Mary.
Yeah.
Florida whooped Norfolk State. Shout out to Norfolk State.
Yeah. At one point, oh shit! At one point, I seen that game was 42-14, which was pretty insane.
It was some belt being thrown. It's looking now like Marquette will be exiting in the first round.
Yup, what I tell ya.
To New Mexico.
Yes, sir.
Tough loss.
Shout out to them.
Shaka Smart is sick.
Shaka.
Cam Jones, 15 points. Tough. That's tough,
bro.
We got UConn, OU about to get going. Who you got in that?
OU. Go OU.
I'm rocking with UConn.
Shout out
Jeremy
Donovan
Fears or Boogie Flan?
Jeremy Fears. I know you got Arkansas bias, so you're not going to say it, but Jeremy Fears is better than Boogie Flan, bro. I'm going to keep it a stack. Jeremy Fears,
that's
second best.
That's kind of crazy. The what?
Yeah, second best freshman guard in the country. Behind Dylan Harper.
Behind who?
Behind Dylan Harper. Yeah, bro. He's one of those, bro. I'm high on Fears. I'm high on Fears, bro.
Or Jeremiah,
I think if Oklahoma has a decent run in the tournament, like if they win 2+ games, Jeremy Fears is going lottery. Jeremiah Fears is going lottery, bro. I'm telling you. Lotto. I'm telling you. He young.
Okay.
He young. He got the game. He got the skill. He could shoot it. He could play make. He's crafty. He could finish at the rim. He can defend if he want to. He got the whole package, bro.
Every time
you know what I'm saying?
Every time I see him, he does.
And he's just generating the wins. Dylan Harper didn't generate no wins at Rutgers. And he was in the SEC. Way harder conference than the Big Ten.
Yeah, some of them niggas over there would, never mind.
I already know what you're going to say.
But they low-key did have a little whip. They really was just trash, though. Like, what they was doing really wasn't equaling the wins, though.
It wasn't, bro. They was putting up good numbers. It just wasn't
They
trans. It
wasn't
was just
winning
they
shit.
was
It
it.
was
That
just
was it, nigga.
it was just do his
You was just putting up, literally. You was just putting up numbers. Congrats,
yeah.
Tony. You going to lead. That's all that matters.
Nah, facts. Facts. Xavier, Illinois today. Who you think?
Yeah, give me Xavier. I feel like whoever won that Xavier versus Texas game was going to be on a little bit of a hot streak, and I feel like Xavier came to play against Texas, and they're going to come to play against Illinois, bro. Illinois is just a bit too inconsistent for my liking. You know, hometown cooking. I know how kind of rocking. Y'all know how kind of rock.
Liberty, Oregon. 5-12. This one got a lot of people on the fence.
Yeah, not I. Oregon all the way. Jackson Shellstead, fucking masterclass.
Liberty.
He about to go crazy. And the game in Seattle.
Liberty.
Yeah, Oregon about to be deep up there. Oregon about to win by a cool 20-piece.
Shit.
Cool 20-piece. We'll come back to this.
Shit. Tomorrow's games.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's slate.
Yep.
We got McNeese and Purdue.
Honestly, I really want to pick McNeese. I really, 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 really do. Just because I hate Purdue. I gotta go Purdue, bro. I gotta go Purdue over McNeese State. I gotta go Purdue over McNeese State. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think they're just gonna be a little bit too much inside. I think they're gonna be a little too poised, a little too experienced. Not really gonna get too sped up.
Smith too.
Braden Smith is
Purdue
a monster.
Purdue shooting it for real.
Yeah, I think they might get McNeese. Michigan and Texas A&M. That's a game going down tomorrow that I'm looking forward to. I feel like that one could be a real good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Michigan in that.
I got A&M.
Yeah, no, I think Michigan got too much. I think it's gonna be a game where Danny Wolf and Vlad Golden.
Yeah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so because Solomon Washington at Texas A&M. Texas A&M got a lot of 6'7", 6'8" guys that can defend, that can guard, and I feel like
7 feet though.
I mean that's true, but he ain't no dog like some of the dogs that they got at A&M. I ain't gonna fake. A couple of them check his ass. We gonna see how it's really looking.
And I think Michigan, they just won their conference tournament.
Yeah,
they hot. They shoot, I feel like, a little bit better than A&M.
They do.
A&M can't shoot for shit.
A&M can't shoot for shit, but they gonna get on that glass though. Creighton and Auburn, what you think?
That's an Auburn belt.
Auburn
belt?
Auburn
belt, because Auburn ain't been belting shit lately. Auburn been looking a little.
Hear me out.
Like, yeah,
Hear me
they're
out.
not gonna get upset.
Hear me out.
This nigga's tweaking.
Hear me out. You know I fuck with Auburn, bro. You know I fuck with Auburn, but
this nigga's tweaking.
I just feel like Janai Broome is the engine for Auburn. 10 times over.
Kalkbrenner shutting that down.
I think Kalkbrenner got some shit for him tomorrow, bro. I really do. I really think Kalkbrenner got some shit for him tomorrow. And I think Ashworth has a
that's the prime time
huge game. For some odd reason. You think opposite, huh?
I think this gonna be a Tahad Pettiford night, bro.
I've been thinking that, but I'm not seeing it, bro.
I think Tahad gonna tweak out tomorrow, bro.
They really be doing Hyde dirty. I ain't gonna fake. I mean, they winning, so you can't really say they doing them dirty.
He be
but
wilding at times, though. He be having a lot of freshman moments.
He do.
So you gotta really chill him out, cause
he do. He definitely does. He definitely does. Very great point. On BYU, Wisconsin.
I'm rocking with the Mormons, man. BYU.
I'm sleep.
It's gonna be one of them type of situations.
I'm sleep.
I'm rocking with them.
I think Tonje and them Badgers gonna put belt to the Mormon boys. I ain't gonna fake.
I don't know.
I think they gonna put belt on them boys.
I don't know. I think BYU, they playing almost as good as anybody right now in the country, I feel like.
I mean, you're very, very right. That's a very great point. They are playing great basketball right now. And I was watching the BYU game in the first round, and the announcers low-key brought up a great point, which is that Igor Demin, their best player, is foreign. So he doesn't really understand the magnitude of March Madness. So he doesn't necessarily feel the same pressure that some of these American players feel because he's been playing professional basketball for so long. So it wouldn't surprise
He out
me.
there playing loose.
Yeah, it wouldn't
He
surprise me
comfy,
if
used to
BYU
this
was
shit.
able to, you feel what I'm saying, shock some people and he goes off for a big performance and they do beat Wisconsin. But I think Tonje has just been rolling. I think he's been rolling. I think the roll continues. I think Wisconsin's got a good thing going. They got an identity as a team. I like Wisconsin in this game. Houston and Gonzaga.
Houston, man.
Very
Houston's
much
one of my
same.
picks to go win one.
Very much
They too
same.
deep, bro. I want to see Kelvin do his thing, bro. So
Kelvin got to get him on.
it's go time. I feel like they've been
Shout
short,
out Unc, man.
cut short. I mean, too much.
Way too much. Too many teams that they had that should have won it, lost it on some for one
some
reason
sick
or
shit,
another.
or like somebody
Literally.
was hurt. Like
right. So shout out Kelvin, man. I hope Houston get this one done too. UCLA and Tennessee.
Tennessee. Too strong a defense. And then Chaz Lanier.
Yeah, Chaz Lanier's on one right now. I can't bet against Tennessee either. I ain't gonna fake. We got St. Mary's and Alabama tomorrow. I mean Sunday. I'm just looking at some of these Sunday games that's already established. St. Mary's versus Alabama. Okay. I'm gonna go Bama too, but I'm gonna need a better performance out of Bama this week, unless I'm betting against y'all in the Sweet 16. Baylor and Duke, second round matchup. Who you taking in that game? Edgecombe Masterclass? Question mark.
Baylor upset.
You're drunk. Y'all, this nigga's tripping. Boy,
Baylor.
them Blue Devils is not playing around this year. I'm telling you, somebody gonna have to beat Duke. It's not gonna be on no
Jeremy
fluke
Roach
shit
gonna
that
be
they're gonna
motivated
lose.
as hell. He's at Edgecombe, gonna be motivated as hell, playing against another top prospect.
Jeremy Roach.
Yeah, Jeremy Roach.
Niggas got Cooper Flagg and Kaman Maluak and Tyrese Proctor and Con Knipple and Jeremy Roach wouldn't even play on the Duke team.
Kaman Maluak.
Honestly, you know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy? I was watching the Duke game today, bro, and I seen Caleb Foster out there, and I said, holy shit. I haven't seen Caleb Foster in a minute, bro. Like, what happened to Caleb Foster? He was on pace for a very he was on pace for a very promising sophomore year. You think so? Where's he going?
It's a lot of. I think he's from Tennessee.
Okay.
So UT
you think he goes
be an option. A Duke to Tennessee.
Do you think it has to be like a lateral? Can it be a lateral move to like a program of same pedigree, or does he have to move down?
Yeah, a bit? He's a elite nigga. Like he's a upper echelon team nigga. He don't need to go down. He just got to find a team with a starting PG spot or shooting guard spot open and just slide there. He's from Tennessee, so like I said, that wouldn't be a bad option.
Not bad at all.
I think he was considering them before Duke anyway.
Hear me out. Should he go K?
That could be an option too. But not really, because, I mean, it could be, but not really.
Is he going to play the 2 or is he going to play the 1 is my question. Because wasn't he a 2 coming out of high school? Wait, didn't this nigga go to school in Cali? He went to high school in Cali. But I think he moved out there. So I think he
moved.
Yeah.
I think he moved, but I think he's from Tennessee.
Word. Okay. I wouldn't hate a UT move. I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't. But
no, I just want to see him out of Duke, bro. Duke got too many niggas that need after this year.
Too many. Let me see. Ole Miss, Iowa State.
That's Sunday. I'm gonna go Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. I'm gonna go Iowa State. I liked what Iowa State showed me today, or not today. Yeah, today.
Yeah, today.
They had a good win. They look dominant in their performance. Colorado State and Maryland is the last game that's already set. So, yeah, Colorado State and Maryland. Any predictions on that game?
Colorado State looked good today. I like Maryland, though. I like D. Queen, man. D. Queen's nice. I'm hearing rumors that he might be a Bull. That seems like a nigga that the Bulls will pick up. I'm not really 100% for it. But if it does happen, I guess I got to be a little bit prepared. So
right,
I've been watching him. He cold.
Yeah, D Queen nasty, bro. He cold. No cap.
So I'm gonna go with Maryland.
I gotta say shout out to Maryland. I had a little bit. I was disrespecting Maryland a little bit. I thought Grand Canyon was gonna pull off the upset. They absolutely went out there and gave Grand Canyon massive belt.
Belt.
So shout out to Maryland. Shout out Juju Reese. Shout out D Queen. Shout out You feel me? That whole Terrapin squad. It's good when Maryland's good at basketball. They lit, man. I rock with it. So hopefully
Yeah,
they can
facts.
keep
They're
the
needed
run
for the
going.
game.
Yeah, hopefully they can keep the run going. And shout out to the Terps.
For sure.
No kizzy. But shit, bro.
What
Go ahead.
what I was just gonna say, what you think about Final Four? What's some early predictions?
Man.
Or who's your Final Four?
Duke, Houston. It's really hard to bet against Florida after watching them play today, bro. But they got to string together multiple games like that. I'm going to still stick with my St. John's pick. I think St. John's pulls off the victory tomorrow against Arkansas. I think the Razorbacks run comes to an end tomorrow at 1:40 p.m.
Nigga's crazy, yo.
But I'm going to go
This nigga's crazy.
Houston, St. John's, and I'm going to go, shit, bruh. I'm going to go Duke, Houston, throw a monkey wrench in there. Actually, no, take that back. No. Duke, Houston, St. John's, Iowa State. That's my 4. I'll take that back. Yeah, that's my 4.
Duke,
Auburn's
Houston,
not making
St.
it, bro.
John, Iowa
I'm telling
State. That's crazy. I'm gonna go Bama, Houston, Florida, Auburn.
you. Bama, Houston, Florida, Auburn. I had Duke, Houston, St. John's, Iowa State.
Yeah. Who's
I'm
your
rocking with
national
that.
championship?
A national championship, Duke versus Houston. Winner, Houston.
Gotta see the way the bracket would.
Duke would play Houston in a chip.
For real?
Yeah, it would be for you. It would be Duke versus. Let me see. It would be Duke versus Auburn, and then it would be Florida versus Houston to go to the championship game.
So I'm gonna go not because it's South versus West, right? So wait, who am I? Wouldn't it be Auburn and Florida? Is that what you said? I think it would be Auburn versus Florida, because I'm looking at it now. It would be Auburn versus Florida, and then it would be Houston versus Bama.
Okay, so Auburn versus Florida, Houston versus Bama. Okay,
So
got you.
I'm gonna go Florida beat Auburn, Houston will beat Bama, and then I'm gonna go Houston for my natty champion.
I rock with that.
That's how it's gonna go down this year.
I rock with that.
I feel like Houston and Florida really are the two best teams.
Florida is
in the country
nasty,
right now.
bro. It's
Florida's
very,
cold.
very, very, very hard to bet against Florida. They
real complete.
Their bigs are what separate them to me, bro. Walter Clayton is a monster. I don't want to get that fucked up.
Cold though.
Walter Clayton's a monster. Elijah Martin is cold. Will Richard does his job very well, but them bigs are game changers, bro. Mobile, can shoot, can defend. Got multiple niggas. Got about 3 footers that they can bring in. They all can.
And they got a
all can do the
7'8"
same shit.
Motherfucker on the bench.
For sure do. I forgot about that. But what's bro name? Olivier
Ruiz or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Speaking of that, before we get out of here though, Jalil Bethea just hit the portal. Miami, freshman at Miami, was a former 5-star prospect for everybody who doesn't know, former McDonald's All-American. Just hit the portal after his freshman year at Miami. Where would you like to see Jalil Bethea take his talents?
Maybe I don't know. He might need to go to Memphis, but if Penny Hardaway's still there.
He won't be.
But Penny probably gone. So
he
Memphis
gotta
might
go.
be dead. But he need to go somewhere where he could kind of just do his thing. Just hoop.
I mean,
that's how I feel.
For sure. I think he could really thrive at a school to me, bro. I think he need to take. He got a West Coast type game damn near. I feel like he would do I feel like he would do really well at a school like Oregon or like a Washington or
He gonna have to play Big Ten teams though.
I mean,
I don't
necessarily
know if he's a Big Ten nigga.
He's not really a Big Ten nigga, bro. He got to go Big 12 then. He got to really go Oklahoma. Some shit like that. He really got to go somewhere where it's his shit, and he could just rock out. He don't need to go join none of these blue blood teams. Low key, I was finna say he could. He from Philly. He could go to Nova, but they just fired. That's dry.
That's purgatory. Yeah. Yeah, we not sending niggas to Nova, bro. That's Alcatraz.
Hey, bro, I'm
We trying to be
crying.
turned, bro.
No cap. I seen a lot of people predicting he might go Kentucky, which I mean
That
I
would
don't
be
hate
bad
that
if he
move,
wants
but
to get belt. I mean, why not go to Kentucky?
wants to get belt.
Why not go
Nigga
to
said if
Kentucky?
he's requesting the belt, go ahead, slide through.
Yeah,
No
we'll
cap, nah,
see.
that's lit. But shit, man. I mean, other than that, I didn't really have too much on the schedule to wrap it up about. See,
Man,
for real.
I'm trying to think. Let me look at my. Oh man, shout out to Washburn real quick. Men's basketball just won the Sweet 16. They in the Elite Eight right now. Shout out to all them
Yep.
guys over there.
Shout out to them Burn boys.
They getting busy. Man, go ahead and go grab one, man.
Man, no cap, y'all go get
Go
one.
and get that natty. They got the Elite Eight, I think, coming up next week, so that'll be lit.
Word. Yeah.
Also, we thinking about doing some stuff on Twitch, y'all. If that's something that y'all would definitely be interested in, it'll be a little bit different than a podcast. It'll be a little bit more laid back.
Yep.
So definitely let us know if that would be something y'all be interested in the comments.
1K.
Shoot, other than that, man.
Yeah, man. Shoot, this has been another phenomenal episode of WTBI podcast, man. This was episode 34.
Yep.
Our March Madness special. If y'all agree, if y'all disagree with some of our picks in the comments, let us know y'all's picks. Just remember to like, comment, subscribe. Give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. On Instagram at WTBI, on TikTok at WTBI Podcast, and on YouTube and Spotify at What the Business Is Pod. Yeah, man, we like Khan said, we're gonna be on Twitch soon. We also working on getting on X here soon, so we're gonna be on everything that you, your grandma, and all black women without pinky toes. You feel what I'm saying? Everything that y'all be on, we on. So tap in with us. You feel what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
But without any further ado, man, it's your boy Zeem.
It's your boy Khan.
Shit, y'all. We out. Till next one.
Man, see y'all next week. We got a very special guest coming on the next episode. So
Very special guest. Very special guest. Y'all stay tuned for sure. Oh, God. All right, y'all. Be easy.
All right, we out, y'all.